If we were to study people that achieved massive success in their life, whether in the area of business, fitness, running, sports, we would be able to see a certain trend. Normally, we could thought that as they achieve their goal, they feel more happy, right? Wrong, because it is not about chasing the goal, but the journey that leads to achieving it. I can already answer the question from the title of this video, which I preach inside my program, link down below. If you want to be happier without achieving massive success, enjoy the process. Now, how did I come to that conclusion? So, if you watch me for the first time, my name is Bruno, and my journey starts in 2022 when I discovered self-improvement. So I was living this like purposeless teenage life, playing video games, fapping and doing like non-productive shit all the time. But then I stumbled upon Hamza and I've hopped on the trend of self-improvement. The idea is that you set goals and achieve them. So let's say you are an ambitious guy or gal and you want to achieve something like in your life. It might be like a big goal, massive goal, like become a millionaire or billionaire even, like run a ultra marathon, those types of goals, massive big goals, right? And let's say you are that ambitious. Now, if you set that goal, if you were to only be happy, satisfied after achieving it, it would take so much time of you being in this period of unsatisfaction, of unhappiness, because it takes a lot of time to achieve such goal, right? It takes time. So the preparation stage for like ultra marathon or like Mr. Olympia, something like that, it just wouldn't make sense. You wouldn't stick to the process if it was like that. So what I come down to is that you want to set goals that are a little bit smaller but easier to achieve, because firstly, you achieve by achieving stacking small wins, you happen to go into like a loop of positive reinforcement. By stacking small wins, after some time you will develop like a trend of being a winner mindset. There was this book, by the way. I don't remember the title right now, but there is this concept from the book. Now, second is that even if you have like smaller goals or a big goal, then what you actually need to do is to remember to enjoy the process, not only the outcome. This sounds very simple and is very simple because it is only about having the right mindset. If you go for a workout and you only think about the end goal, then this workout is almost meaningless. I had this story that one day after finishing high school, I had this like gut instinct that I have to go and run a marathon. It was in me from some time, but I knew I had to do it. So I started preparing for marathon. I found a guy that was going to do it with me, and we did it together. Now, in the preparation stage, if I were to just be focused on the end goal instead of every single run that I had, I wouldn't be able to stick to it, and even if, then it would be kind of a miserable experience, right? The conclusion is that when I was preparing for marathon, every single run, whether 5K, 10K, and even half a marathon, I prepared for marathon. I ran half a marathon before. Even that, I was enjoying them. I liked them. I was happier by doing them, by being on this journey, having the goal in mind and going for it. That was my happiness. That was my feeling of satisfaction and fulfillment. And this is what you want to get to, right? Now, again, I said that I was listening to my gut instinct. Now, this answers the question, like, how do I know what kind of goals should I have or what should I do? Well, when you set goals, what is really important is that if it feels right, if the goal that you set aligns with how you actually feel about the thing. So, meaning that if you set like a goal to like win this basketball championship, but you are not even enjoying basketball that much, but you are kind of doing it because, I don't know, it just happens that you do it, then maybe you should consider something else. Maybe you shouldn't be like a basketball player, but maybe you should play piano or record YouTube videos or something like that. When in doubt, always listen to your gut instinct, your intuition, and you can't go wrong with that. And if it goes right, then okay, that's fine. You are happy because it went right. If it goes wrong, then you have nobody else to blame but yourself, and it is a mistake that you've made, and now you can learn from it and have this like knowledge for the future, right? So there is another story that 2 days ago I went to Sopot, this city in Poland at the seaside, and I went there literally alone. I said like the previous day that I will go to visit Sopot to see the sea, right? To see the sea. It was kind of random, but what was actually important here is that I set a goal, and despite the hardship, despite that I was late for the train, that I was in the train for like in 4 different trains, despite that I was only there 2 hours, I still felt very good after that, because I've accomplished my goal despite the hardship, despite all of that, you know. So that is what makes you more masculine and more, not even masculine, but just the satisfaction and fulfilled. We could say that in this spiritual sense that it is about masculinity, that you set goal and achieve them. This is what Hamza preaches, this is what those spiritual gurus teach. And this is what many people teach, but in different ways. Those philosophies, I don't want to dive too deep into that topic, but you get what I mean, right? Okay, so I've been yapping about it, but now what do you practically have to do? Set goals, different kind of goals. Set big goals, set smaller goals, and achieve them. Start by achieving them. Remember to enjoy the process. One tip I can also give you is that you should remove everything that doesn't align to your goal. So if your goal is to like make 10k a month or build a physique or run a marathon or do this or that, then stop playing video games, stop smoking, stop drinking as much, like align everything that is important, focus on the goal, just focus on it. You will, as you stay consistent, you will see what happens. You without achieving massive success, you are becoming happier. So yes, coming to the conclusion, as you can see, it's very simple. It's all about the mindset and the right steps and action plans to go about it. Now, if you want help with that and help with structuring your plan of the day, structuring the way you go about life, you want help with that, or you just want to connect with somebody that like is on the same level as you, or maybe you just want to meet people who are more like us, then I highly recommend viewing my community, link down below. Like, just check it out. Right now it's very cheap. Like, I just can't recommend enough this product, because if you stick to the end of this video, I think we will be a good fit. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, and see you in the next one. Bye.